speaking of that, we'll just segue into that. How important is it for, Will talked about little detail, paying attention to little things now as you go to the last game and into the playoffs?
Organizationally, top to bottom, we've challenged the whole club. You know, the people in Pioneer Square obviously do a good job selling tickets, promoting the game, game day activities, all that sort of stuff. But down here at Starfire, we've challenged everybody, trainers, equipment, coaches, players, to go over all the details to make sure we're fully prepared for the next playoff game, which is Sunday against Colorado, because we're viewing it as a playoff game. And then, you know, what comes after that, we'll start working on those details as well.
You say you view it as a playoff game. I mean, how important is it to avoid the knockout round? What's the difference between that and a regular playoff?
It's a one and done, and you know, in this league full of parity, you know, could end up fifth, and then you don't even have the home game. We've been, you know, you guys could probably do the stats, look up the stats about home play-in game and the winning percentage there. I'm sure the home team has a distinct advantage, but if you're 5 and 6, it's a struggle. Ask Kansas City, actually. You know, they've had their fair share of challenges. What was it, like 11 penalty kicks and 1 off the post in 2015, or was that 2016?
Double post. Yeah,
double post. And then last year, he felt like he got, you know, so it's tough. We'd much prefer to avoid that, Jeff. Thank you.
So it's cold and rainy out here. Does it feel like playoff weather out here?
For sure. Yeah, Will said it. I mean, they like playing in the rain when they're warm and they're running around. They don't like standing out there, so we got to adjust trainings, make sure they're not standing. But yeah, it's good.
Playoffs. Sunday's a playoff game. If playoff games are about who you are and not losing your identity, who are you guys in terms of Sunday? I mean, when you talk about your team, and are you going to say defense? Team defense is one.
Well, I might correct you there, Maz. I mean, the last 2 home games, we've scored a pile of goals. So, you know, is the home versus away form, is that an issue? Yeah, sure, because when you're playing in a 2-game series, one of those games is away from home. So our identity is a team that never gives up, that always plays to win. You know, we're not going to go somewhere and play to draw. And, you know, it's a team of talented players. I think our soccer's been good the last 2 home games. I've been pleased.
And what were you able to do? I know the fans were there. What were you able to do on the pitch the last 2 games that you were pleased with?
I mean, the home games?
Yeah, the passing, was it to the execution, obviously, but.
I think Victor Rodriguez has come on and done a really good job for us. I think his connection with Dempsey and Nico and Christian, everybody was good. I think, you know, when Gustav went down, we had to play some guys out of position, and the whole mentality of that's their team and the work they do in their locker room and, you know, all of those little things that coaches talk about, I think it's true in that locker room. The next man stepped up. You know, we brought Nuhu on, who's been a very good, when he comes on games, he lights up the crowd and lights up the game. But Nico had to play a different position, and he was very good at it. So, you know, how we set up the team, you know, in Gustav and Ozzy's absence, you know, next guy has to step up.
How did Gustav's MRI go, and is there any info on his status?
He's got a slight strain. That will be on he's ruled out for this weekend, if that's what you want to know. And then, you know, after that, it'll be day to day. He won't make it back this weekend.
The last time out against the Rapids, Pablo was the head coach. Now Steve Cook. Have you noticed any differences in the way the Rapids play under Steve?
They've had a couple of results. You know, they've been a proud franchise. We got the new German guy that's come in and done a decent job. Steve's actually in the coaching course that I'm taking, so I know him well. So, good coach, done a good job, done a good job under adverse circumstances. So, it's a little different team.
Where's Jordan at? How close is he to?
He's out here running around, but you know, still no timeline, no firm timeline on Ozzy or Jordan. But they're starting to jog around, which is the first step.